nothing me. I take a legend head for a cheap high. The bitch gon' go to sleep. I BYB tear up the car, that be that bleep. When I lay in my bed, I gotta
Going on YouTube, it's your boy Young Telly bringing you guys a brand new YouTube video. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 20 tips and tricks to help you improve your 2K25 game. Whether you're a brand new 2K player trying to improve your game, or you're an experienced 2K player that just wants to take your game to the next level, this video is for you. So to start us off, we have shooting settings. So for your shot time and profile, I would play on high risk reward. With this setting, you're only going to be able to hit greens, but it gives your green light window a bigger boost. For layup timing profile, I went with low risk reward. Having this setting on, you can still green your layups. However, it's more based on the coverage and the player rating. For shot timing Q, I play on push. Even with my custom jump shot, it's always on push. Here, I'll show you a few clips on how to read your push. Where I pause it is where you guys should be releasing. So as soon as the ball goes over the head, you guys should be releasing. Now that we look at some clips on the left side, it's the exact same thing. As soon as the ball goes over your head, you release it. Some people might find push too slow. Me, I find it perfect. If you guys are using different ones, just make sure you know what you're looking for. Now here we have some clips on the top of the key. And it's the same thing. The ball goes over your head, you release. Next up, we have take off your shot meter. Not only do you get a bigger green window when you take off your shot meter, I also find that when you're playing with the shot meter on, it's way too much of a distraction. And what I mean by this is you're too focused on the shot meter and not focused enough on the shot visual cue. Next up, we got practice your shot. Before you play any game, go practice your shot. Any type of break you take from the game, go practice your shot after. Even if it's something small like going to help your parents with the groceries. Any break over 5 minutes of you playing your last game, I will go practice your shot. Anytime I load up 2K, I make sure I run into my court and hit 10 greens in a row before I even think about going into a game. And I don't just be hitting standstill shots, I be making sure I'm moving around. When you hop into a game, you're not going to be getting all these standstill shots that you would just be getting in your court. You have to be moving around, practice real game scenarios. Here you see me do behind the back, pull back, shoot. I do that all the time when I'm playing. So go practice your shot, add some dribble moves in there, which brings me to my next point. Find you some dribble moves that will get you open and learn them. Now you guys could take my dribble moves, I put them up before, but I recommend you guys find one that fits you perfectly. It's rare I see anybody talking about the Allen Iverson hop jumper, but it's by far my favorite dribble move in the game. With the amount of space it gives, you're able to dribble out or shoot if you want. You can see me doing it in game. Look at the hop and how much space it gives. He walks back all the way to the 3-point line. Now if he rushed me faster, I just had to run around him. Here's another example of me doing it in game. Just so much space it gives me, I'm wide open. And if you even want to shoot off it, look at this. Bow. In this next clip, you're going to see me dribbling out of it. It gives me a wide open lane. And I put that boy on a poster. Next up, we got the behind the back spam. Now to do this, you're just going to need the hesitation and then behind the back. Hesitation, behind the back. I love doing this in game because I hit it once, I hit it twice, and they're lost. Next, we have the Kyrie crossover. Just run one way, do the crossover the other, and get them almost every time. And if they don't fall for it and they start running towards the rim, just step back, open shot. For the fifth tip and trick, buy boost. Even with a 99 3-point shot, having every single one of your shooting badges on legend, buying boost gives you a bigger green window. If you're struggling with shooting, buy boost. Next up at number 6, we have do your weekly workout. You're able to do 4 workouts a week, and you must get at least 3 stars on each to get the additional turbo meter. Here's a list of all 12 workouts you could do, and you must complete all 12 to get the permanent additional turbo meter, so it should take you about 3 weeks to do. When you unlock Workout Warrior, you also get 99 stamina, so make sure to get those done ASAP. Next up, we have defense. You don't need great defensive stats to be good at defense. Look at my stats right here. And the only bit of defense that I have is 60 on steals. You really just have to know how to play defense, because mans are still going to hit 99% contested shots. As soon as they start to dribble into you, swipe for the ball. I'm telling you, it's gonna work 90% of the time. And for blocks, the only time I jump is when I see someone about to go up or they have an open lane on me. If I'm able to stay in front of them, all I do is throw my hands up. And for steals, you have to anticipate the pass. I'm already clicking square right here, which led to an easy interception and an easy bucket on the other end. Now in this next clip, you're going to see right here, he pushes the ball too far to the left side. His only options are to keep going left, which is an easy steal, try to cut back, which is a steal. Only thing he could have done was a behind the back that might have got through. As soon as that dribble move hits the ground, I'm trying to click square, got the steal, found my teammate, easy bucket. Now for just playing defense, I tend to force my guys to the outside every time. As soon as they get in, I come back on him, run back onto my guy when he goes to the paint. Now they're stuck. Now the next tip is to pass the ball. I'm using Ja Morant's passing style. You can use whatever one you want, but just remember to include your teammates. You see someone open, pass the ball. Nobody wants to play with someone that hogs the ball the whole time. Just because your teammate doesn't hit the first or second shot doesn't mean he won't hit the third. Here I catch the rebound, my indicators are already open, down the court, easy buckets. You shouldn't care to have games like this. I only had 3 points, but I had 7 assists. Especially if you're a point guard, you have to be able to find your teammates. You can't be a point guard and just expect to shoot the whole time. But there are games that happens. Look at this. I went 7 for 10, 5 for 6 from 3. The only 2 buckets my teammates scored, I made sure I got assists on those. And my teammates took 8 shots, so you know I was looking for them. I'm telling you, passing the ball is going to help you win so much more games. At number 9, we have plug your controller in. 2K is a game that you cannot afford to have delay on. Even a 0.2 second delay can mess up your shot. So make sure you have that controller plugged in. Next up at number 10, we have motion styles. From 6'5 to 6'9, these are the fastest motion styles. Under 6'5, the fastest one is Alex Caruso, and that's what I'm using. Here's for the big builds over 6'10. As you see, they help for your speed. They also help for your defense and dribbling, so make sure you have a motion style on. Next up, you guys have to have confidence, I'm telling you. Whether you're going to shoot, whether you're going to dunk, defense, trying to get a steal, you have to have confidence. And this doesn't mean taking 100 dumb shots a game. Just means if you miss 2 shots, don't be scared to take your third one if you're open, or you get open. Or you see someone sitting under the rim, go booming on them. Which brings me to my next point. If you guys are looking to win games, make sure you have a safe dunk package. You can copy my dunk package here. I put the safest dunks. Having flashy dunks on are good for clips, but when you're just trying to win games and get the easy dub, just make sure you guys have the safe ones on. I don't have Clyde Drexler, but I recommend having him. He has a lot of safe dunks, just up and easy. But I make sure I have all the contact dunks on, so I'm able to get those animations if I go up. Besides that, try and keep it super simple. The dunks where they cock the ball back too much are way too easy to get blocked, so I don't recommend any of them. For the 13th tip and trick, we have hot zones. So for this, all you have to do is head over to the Art of Shooting facility. You're going to have the option to do it for 1, 2, or 3 weeks. Me personally, I recommend doing the 2-week. Because if you mess up, then you're going to have to wait for the full 3 weeks to finish before you could do it again. And I don't really see a point in doing 1 week for one zone. And once you start getting zones in the red and the purple, your green window in those spots will be way higher. Next up, we have how to get open on the off ball. You really just have to mislead your defender. In this clip, you're going to see I run one way, spin back the other, wide open. And the off-ball jukes are so simple. All you have to do is move your dribble button to the side you want to perform the juke. And off-ball screens are also a great tool to use to get wide open. Next up, we have don't rely on the 3-point shot. Now me, I love to shoot threes. 2K24, I was only draining threes. But the RNG in this game is so bad. You might have a game where you go and shoot 7 for 7. And the very next game you're out there shooting 3 for 7. And it's just how 2K25 is. Don't rely on the 3-point shot. You see a 2, take it. This year you will have the top shooters missing 3-point shots. Because last year, you miss 1-3, you could lose the game, and the other team will hit every 3-point shot. It's not like that this year. So you have a 2-point shot, go and take that. At number 16, we have Find a Squad. Now, yes, you could still get your wins, still rep up playing with randoms. But I'm telling you, it's so much easier when you have a squad. And if you don't have a squad or none of your friends have the game, be sure to join my Discord. I'll put the link in the description. We're always looking for mans to run with. Which also brings me to my next point, communication. Communication is so important. You have to communicate everything. Whether you're telling your teammate to hold the ball for a second while you make a move, or if you miss your shot, you have to tell him to go get the rebound. If you're open, call it out. If you're sending an alley-oop, let your teammate know. Small stuff like this will definitely help you win more games. Next up, we have learn your precision dunks. The only way you can miss is if you get it blocked. But this allows you to control the success rate of your dunks. If you're able to get the timing right every time, it's going to go in every time. Whereas to just using square, you could get pushed out of the animations, getting blocked, or even just missing open dunks. And if you have high dunking and you're not getting your dunks, this is probably why. For number 19, you're going to want to make a good build with good badges. Me, I know how to play defense, so I didn't worry about the stats too much. Got my badges for dribbling, shooting, and dunking. So you're going to want to make sure to match your badges with the style of game you're going to be playing. Make sure you make a build that you guys enjoy playing with. You don't want to waste your VC and then realize you don't even like the build. And the last tip is going to be to get your badges before you go to the park. Me personally, I love the street ball because it gives a 3-on-3 as if you're playing park, but it's offline. To get to the street ball, you're going to go to the top left. On the left, you have the sideline. On the right next to it, you have the temple. And on the right side by the beach, you have the dunes. Now, these games should be so easy to get your badges. Here I got Ankle Assassin, Lightning Launch, Handle for Days, another Ankle Assassin. Then I come and I get the Posterizer. Next, you could go to the team practice facility. That's a quick way to work on your badges. And of course, also my career, I only play the key games. And any difficulty over All-Star is good for grinding badges. But that'll be the end of today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe. And if you're looking for a squad to run with, be sure to join my Discord. Link will be in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Set the scoreboard, it's 3-0, bitch, you ain't up. I'm in that fucking store though.